Welcome everybody to the Sub 4 RA channel. I'm your host Rhino, and today we have qualifying for the 2019 Cup Series at the Devil's Backbone in Denver, Colorado. 58 cars will attempt to qualify for the race. Remember, those bottom 20 cars there, that bottom row, that's your top 20 in points. They are automatically guaranteed a spot at the Devil's Backbone. So that leaves 38 cars going to try to fill 16 spots. Going to be very cutthroat to get it in to the second running of the Devil's Backbone. All right, how you see them lined up is how they're going to attempt to qualify, starting with Jeff Purvis, your points leader in that 37 car, going to take to qualifying first. Let's get to the track. We are ready to go. Definitely one of the most difficult tracks you will see on the Cup circuit. Take a look at this. We got one turn going to the right, one to the left, and one back to the right, and a short shoot to the finish line. All right, qualifying is ready. Here we go. Jeff Purvis, first up, your points leader in that 37 car. And a nice run, a 2.92. That'll bring up Golden Girl. Golden Girl looks smooth, 2.94. All right, Narrow 62. Third in the points. Let's see what he's got. Smooth run there, a 2.83. That's going to bring up Ronnie McD, one of the hottest drivers right now. Oh! Huge wreck for Ronnie McD. He wrecked last race. Here we got Frank Klein in the 33. Ronnie McD wrecked last race but did place well. Frank Klein, a 3.03. That'll bring up Amber Clegnatant in the 713. Yeah, this qualifying is fast and it's furious. 2.98. Next up, 317 car, Alexander H. Whelan. That is a 2.94. Next up, Rusty Nubbins in the 68 car. He has really turned it on as of late. Look at that run, a 2.73. That puts him on the pole right now. We got Glitter Girl up now. 2.98. That'll bring up Yellow Dale. And the number 3. Oh, wow. Huge wreck. Yellow Dale out. Luckily for him, in the top 20 in points. All right, 75 car, Ken Castillo. Qualified second last race. Here he is here, a 2.75. Puts him second right now. 832 car. Oh! That was Alexander H. Whelan. That's a DNF. The 317 was Chef Squid, a 2.94. Got my notes mixed up. Whoops. That'll bring up Bud in the 3 car. Oh, Bud has some issues. DNF. So Chef Squid ran a 2.94. Messed that one up. All right, Nasara Charunkel or something like that gets a 2.81. Qualifying 58 cars. It's bound to happen. Minerva Luca, 3.34. Pretty pedestrian. And now we have the 09 car of Matthew Devers. Oh, wow. Man, it's like being on a roller coaster there. Matthew DNF, but will be in the race. All right, El Diablo now in the 12 car. Oh, he has problems too, I tell you. Devil's Backbone is very difficult. Stella Beans won her last race, the very first race win for Red Pill Racing. She gets a 3.01. Now Texas Terry. Oh, wow. Barrel rolls it there, DNF. Now the 5 car. Oh, this is 3D Botmaker. Excuse me, 3D Botmaker. A 2.93, good run. Now, that's the top 20. Now everybody else has to qualify on time. Oh, Jimmy Johnson wrecks. DNF, he's outside the top 20. This will be the first time Jimmy Johnson is not in a Cup race on the Sub 4 RA channel. Oh, Blue Dale. Wow. I tell you what, Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing and the satellite team, Bayou City Bandits, are having issues in qualifying. Oh, Dirty Deeb goes over as well in the 00. This is one difficult track, I'm telling you right now. Maxilla in the 1 car. Red Pill cars have looked good. 2.89 for Maxilla. That'll bring up the 78. Martin Truex Jr. And doesn't have enough. It's hard, guys. The 80 car now, Nick Devers. Oh, man. Nick Devers Racing. Scott Engineering also having issues. Devers will not be in the race. That'll bring up the 216, Julius Harris. And not quite enough steam. Very difficult. You want to somehow negotiate the speed and the maneuvering. All right, that's 346 car of Mopar Mike at 2.84. He has ran really well as of late. Mark Martin. He is having a horrible year. DNF for Martin. That'll bring up the 81 of Wendell Scott. He's trying to keep the speed going through these turns. That's a 3.29. 89 Mattel. He runs a 3 flat. That'll bring up Lady Red Pill now. Red Pill racing cars are doing well at 2.99. Jay Moole now in the 26. Moole will not make it back to the checkers. All right, we got the 7 car of Chloe now for Red Pill Racing. 2.90, good time. 24 car Jeff Gordon. And no, he doesn't make it back. Kiko Motorsports now, running with Dave Akers Customs horsepower. That is a 3.12. The 72 car now of Manny Many has enough momentum through the turns, a 3.48. Hut Strickland now in the 23 car. Another Michaels Diecast Garage and Racing car taking a tumble. Bad luck for these guys, man. Scott Dunlap, 77 car. And not quite. Nick Devers Racing / Scott Engineering having some issues too. 44 car Kyle Petty. Will not make it back. Now the 580 car Chapman Films. I like cheese, but unfortunately not enough cheese to get back to the checkers. Another DNF. Now we got Vinny. Nightlife. Oh, Vinny with a terrible wreck. Vinny will not be in the race. Another Nick Devers Racing casualty there. Now the 41 of Kurt Busch. It's a DNF. How many DNFs in a row is that now? Front row Joe is going to be watching from the front row if he gets good tickets. That is a DNF. Kyle Busch. How many DNFs in a row is that? Oh, Kyle. Well, add another one to the list. Kyle out of it. That's going to bring up the 5 car Casey Kane, last year's runner-up. This year, not even in it. DNF. That'll bring up the 92 legend Herb Thomas. This is a car Jimmy Johnson ran last year. That's a 3.36 that's been modified this year, but not running the greatest. Okay, Carly K. Hey, the 911 car. First Red Pill Racing car not to qualify. Tim Flock is all over the place. Look how he winds up. Tim Flock will not be in it. Another Nick Devers Racing casualty. I need oxygen. All right, Doc Savage up for John Holman. I believe they have a racing name. I'm going to have to look that one up. Okay, 3.80. At least he made it to the finish line. Mike James. Cannot say the same, unfortunately, for Mike James. That's going to bring up Lil Bit, who ran well at Martinsville. Oh, just missed it. Lil Bit just missed the checkers. All right, we only have a few to go. The 79 car, Chicken George, has had a tough season for Chicken George. Oh, and it continues. El Reco. Man, we've had some wild ones. All right, Yuko-san up now, the 97 car. Haven't seen too much of her this year. DNF for Yuko-san will not be in it. That's going to bring up Sean. He qualified third, amazingly, out of nowhere. 2.81. Great run. All right, Donald Blake. Man, that one car is coming out of nowhere this season. Donald Blake, DNF, will not make it. Cliff Steele. Cliff has shown a lot of speed in that Merc, but right there, the handling. The handling not running as good as that speed. All right, our last qualifier, Ricky Bobby. 26 car, and he makes it back. 3.60 for Ricky Bobby. All right, let's take a look at who all qualified. All right, congratulations goes out to Dave Akers Customs. Rusty Nubbins in the 68 car gets the pole with his 2.73. Next to him, starting second for the second consecutive race, Ken Castillo in the 75. Another one really moving up in the points. Another one who started off really good this season and then kind of slumped when a lot of the mods came in, but has really picked it up as of late. The one car of Nasara Charonkel or something like that. And then it's the black one, Sean from Redline Salvage Inc. Had not qualified for a race all season until he qualified third last race. Now qualifies fourth. This car is really finding its own towards the end of the season. Third in points, Nero 62, the 22 car looking good. Another car really moving up, Mopar Mike in the 346 car qualifies sixth. Qualifying seventh, Maxilla, great qualifying effort for him. And his sister qualifying seventh in the 7 car, that's Chloe K. Your points leader, the 37 car, qualifying ninth. Actually, Chloe K is 8th. 37 car, Jeff Purvis, qualifying ninth. Your points leader. 3D Botmaker with a great qualifying effort. He is hanging on to 20th in points for that ever so coveted guaranteed spot to race. So a good qualifying effort there should help. The 3 car, Golden Girl, qualifies 11th. Your 12th place qualifier, Chef Squid in the 317. Amber Calignitant in the 713. Then we got Glitter Girl in the 3. Lady Red Pill in the 11. Good qualifying effort for 89 Mattel in that tied 10 car. And then we have Stella Bean. She had Red Pill Racing's very first win at our last race at Martinsville. Next to her, Big Daddy, Frank Klein in the 33 car. So that's 6 cars out of 7 qualified for Red Pill Racing, all in that bottom row, and they're all in the top 18. Great qualifying effort for Red Pill Racing. All right, back row there in the 1 car, Kiko Motorsports. That's Kiko Motorsports, powered by Dave Akers Customs. Next to him in the 81 car, Wendell Scott, and then we have Minerva Luca in the 4. Legend Herb Scott qualifies in that 92 car. Manny in the 72. Going to make his very first start in the Cup race. 26, Ricky Bobby. Doc Savage qualifies again. 281 car, Ronnie McD. Really moving up in points like nobody's business, but hasn't qualified like anybody's business either last 2 races. It didn't hurt him last time out at Martinsville. Let's see if it hurts him this time. Then we have Yellow Dale, kind of starting to slump. And let me tell you, boy, 2 teams really had problems with qualifying. We had Michael's Diecast Garage and Racing, usually really solid. And the satellite team, Bayou City Bandits. For whatever reason, neither team ran well at all. Also, Nick Devers Racing / COD Engineering did not have a good performance, unfortunately for them. We did have Bayou City Bandits there, Alexander H. Whelan. The 3 car of Bud. We had Nero 62 did pretty good. Bud was a little bit further back. And then Matthew Devers, he's got some work to do to try to get that 09 car back up there. And then El Diablo and Texas Terry round out the qualifiers. Here's where it gets crazy. We only had, out of those 38 fighting for 16 spots, we only had 12 cars with a qualifying time. So we had to go back to who was next in points. So even though these next 4 cars are outside the top 20, they didn't make a qualifying lap. They still qualified to fill this field out. We had said Jimmy Johnson was going to miss his very first Cup race. Not now. He is in, as well as Blue Dale, Dirty Deeb, and amazingly, Martin Truex Jr. Wow, that's crazy. All right, before we wrap up qualifying, got to get this off my chest, especially with this qualifying effort here. Been getting a lot of crap from some Cup owners about stocks. Oh, stocks, it's unfair, this and that. Look at the results here, bud, of qualifying. We got 3 out of the top 4 cars are stocks. Nubbins, Nasara Charonkel or something like that, and Sean from Redline Salvage Inc. We also have Chef Squid, who has been running. I mean, he's what? He's 7th in points? Stock. 89 Mattel, stock in the 10 car. 5 stocks out of the top 16 cars. So don't give me this crap about, oh, stocks, wah, wah, wah. No, the rules have been set, okay? You can either build with the big boys or you can pick a better stock. That's what it comes down to, okay? This is where the big boys race, you understand? All right, now that I got that off my chest. Congratulations, Rusty Nubbins and Dave Akers Customs, winning the pole. Okay, bad weather in California. Been raining nonstop. More rain in the next few days. Gonna try to get this race done as quickly as possible, edited and posted. So make sure you get your comments with the car number driver down below who you think will win. If they do, you'll get a shout out at the end of the race video. Okay, not sure when this is gonna get posted due to the weather. I will get it up as soon as possible. Very, very interesting qualifying. I don't think we've had a more wild qualifying than this. We had to go to cars that were DNFs that were outside of the top 20 to fill this up. Just flat out amazing. All right, guys, make sure you comment down below with who you think will win. I can't wait. Should be a good one. Expect a lot of El Recos. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.